Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dakota from R&D Rewind. Just coming at y'all just to shoot a little quick video on my thoughts for Michael. I went to go see it today. I took my mother out for Mother's Day. Um, I thank you to all of the mothers out there and hope that you guys were able to have a good, relaxing, fun day, whatever you chose to do. Um, so I really, really enjoyed this movie. Um, I enjoyed it for what it was. Uh, you know, it's pretty much 2 hours. You get like an hour. What it kind of felt like, you have an hour of kind of talking about like his personal life and like what's kind of going on in that. But then you have an hour of music, whether he is performing it live, or if it's like during like a, a process of him either recording or shooting a music video. So they don't shy away from that, which I think is really, really awesome. I appreciated that. But on the other hand, I can also understand how that can also be a negative to people, because as far as what we get from his personal life, they it's very safe. But at the same, but on the same time, like they also do go over, things that were going on in his personal life, like the fact that his dad would beat him, um, or just how overall his dad was a piece of shit, and his mom unfortunately didn't really do anything to kind of stop that. So they really do get into that. They do good about emphasizing the fact that Michael pretty much just had a lost childhood, because he started performing with his brothers at such a young age that he didn't have the opportunity to be a kid. Um, and I think they did a really good at depicting that. Obviously, there's a lot of things that happen later on in his life uh, that you would argue probably stem from that. That's something that they probably have to go over if they do make a sequel, which I also understand. A lot of it was cut out from this movie because the estate can't profit from the cases and everything, or anything that involves it. And so I can understand if this is the only Michael Jackson movie we get, then in the grand scheme of things, it'd be very disappointing, because of the fact that you miss out on another 20 years of his life and music career. Uh, I'm going to just kind of spoil it. The movie ends in 1988, I believe. So you genuinely have another technically 21 years of his life to go over and share, like, his kids, and obviously the accusations that he has recently been pretty much wiped clean of it, which is great. um so I'm hoping that we can get another movie of being able to just show more into his personal life. uh with that being said, Jafar Jackson completely kills it in this movie. He did an amazing job depicting his uncle. Obviously, you're never going to see this, but man, talking about like you you killed both things. You were able to pretty much, you know, depict a legend that was probably originally extremely hard to depict, and two, you got to make your uncle proud because of how well you did. Um, the casting all around is just amazing. They did a really good job. Uh, you know, I've heard criticisms that the the dialogue in the movie is sometimes not the greatest, and I can kind of understand and respect that to an extent. Um, but it didn't really ever throw me out of the movie. So that's kind of just like one of those things that you'd probably just nitpick. Me personally, I don't have a whole lot of complaints about the movie. I really enjoyed it. It's just 2 hours of being able to listen to Michael Jackson music and get to watch pretty much like uh, you know a second version of him performing. If that makes sense. Um, so I personally don't have any complaints about it. I recommend going to see it. Um, it's one of the few biopics to where you watch it and you don't leave it feeling emotionally drained and a lot of times just shitty. Now, you might leave disappointed because of kind of where the movie stops, but the process in the movie, you're going to really be enjoying the music and just the happiness that Michael just shows and gives to others. I am personally going to rate Michael a 7.5 out of 10. Um, I personally, I love the movie. Um, I am hoping and praying that they do just confirm that there's going to be a sequel. I think at this point it's made well over its budget. So, whether they were originally planning to or not, money talks at the end of the day. So, we'll just have to see. But what did you guys think of Michael? I challenge you, if you're hesitating on going to see it, go see it. Especially if you're a Michael Jackson fan. That's really going to be about it. Again, happy Mother's Day to all the amazing moms out there. Thank you for all of your hard work. And, obviously without you guys, we aren't here. And, I'm extremely thankful for my mom. I'm very close with my mom. And, I don't probably say it enough, but I appreciate her for always having my back, right or wrong, just always being there for me and supporting me and making sure I'm trying to do the right thing. So, but anyways, you guys have a great day, have a great weekend, or have a great week at this point. Anyway, y'all take it easy. Have a good one.